Minasan konnichiwa, this is Tina and welcome back to my channel. In this video, we're going to be talking about the Korean skincare products that have changed my skin forever. If that sounds like your thing, then please go ahead and channel登録しちゃってください. I honestly can't believe it has been a year since I put out my Japanese version of this video where I talked about those skincare products from Japanese brands that changed my skin forever, and you guys seem to love that video, so I thought I would finally put together a Korean version, which I was supposed to do a lot quicker than this, but time just passed by and here we are. Alright, let's just get right into it. The first product I don't actually have with me today, but it is the first Korean skincare product that I fell in love with and repurchased countless times, probably upwards of like 10 jars, and it is the Nature Republic Steam Cream. I don't even know if they make this anymore. I'm pretty sure they do. I did a quick search on Google and you can still purchase it online. I must say I have not bought it in a few years. I met this product when I took my first trip to Korea when I was in uni, I believe. I took a trip to Korea for the first time with my best friend. It was like the funnest thing ever. I still remember like that trip. It was amazing, and it was the first time I dived into Korean beauty culture, and it was like the most amazing experience. And I can't tell you how many hours I spent in Myeongdong shopping for skincare and makeup. This moisturizer I bought on a whim. I was in Nature Republic because that was one of the few brands that I knew at the time. Like, I can't believe it, but I only knew a few brands of Korean skincare, and I was in there with my best friend and we saw this cream and the texture seemed so nice, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get it. I think this was the first moisturizer that I actually enjoyed using. I was never a huge fan of moisturizer, which is crazy. Like, I feel like it's one of the most important steps of skincare, but I just wasn't a huge fan of it. First time I was introduced to like a gel cream, and I absolutely loved the texture. It was so lightweight and it just absorbed nicely and was well hydrating but didn't feel sticky on the skin, and I just loved it. When I even lived in America after finishing uni, I ordered it on eBay and stuff and got it sent to America because I loved it that much, and I did continue to buy it for probably 5 years, close to, and then I moved to Japan, which obviously with all of the available skincare I stopped using it. I think I repurchased it one time after that because I remembered it and I was like, you know what, I really like that moisturizer, maybe I'll try it again. And I just don't think it suited my skin anymore. At the time I was younger, I was probably more oily than now, less dry, less dehydrated, and so it was that perfect moisturizer that just gave me enough of hydration and moisture and protected my skin but was not heavy or sticky, which I feel like is one of the biggest issues that young people have with moisturizers. They just don't like the way it feels on the skin, and this one just felt amazing. I will say it is not a product that I would probably go for now or that would suit my skin now, but it was the product that introduced me to moisturizers, and specifically gel cream moisturizers, which I fell in love with. Now there's so many different textures and amazing elegant formulas and moisturizers, but back then I feel like there wasn't as many, and it was that one that I was like, ooh, moisturizers can feel nice on the skin. In terms of gel cream, I would say the ACWELL Aqua Clinity cream. This is one recently that I feel like had that similar sort of texture, a really nice lightweight gel cream. This one is good for sensitive skin and has soothing properties as well. So I don't actually have any more left. It is completely empty, but Logan loved using this one. Yeah, it's empty. And it is just that really nice light cream. And another alternative is the Klairs Fundamental Water Gel Cream. For me, this one has the same sort of effect where it's really nice and hydrating and moisturizing but doesn't feel heavy, although I would not say the texture is quite the same as that Nature Republic one. But both of these I do recommend, especially if you do have sensitive skin and oily kind of skin. This one is really, really nice and lightweight, and this one is really good for people who have combo or even dehydrated skin. The next product is definitely a product that I've mentioned on my channel a number of times, and it is the Rovectin Skin Essentials Conditioning Cleanser. For lack of better words, this cleanser is very basic, very simple, nothing super exciting, but it is that reliable best friend that you just want to have around all of the time. Now, I did explain this in my Japanese version of the video, but when I started cleansing, I learned from Japanese double cleansing, which was an oil-based cleanser, and then the second cleanser being an incredibly foamy, bubbly, foaming cleanser. I still like foaming cleansers, don't get me wrong. I do still love them. I feel like they give such a nice deep clean, but there are some days where it seems like a little bit too much, especially if you do have dehydrated or drier skin. You probably know what I'm talking about, and in the past I feel like it didn't affect me that much, but now that I do have more dry and dehydrated skin, sometimes a foaming cleanser does feel a little bit stripping to the skin. This Rovectin cleanser is like the easiest cleanser to use, and it is just that happy medium where you get just enough foam where it's enjoyable, but it does not leave your skin stripped or feeling dry. Since I started using this cleanser, I have been converted to liking gel cleansers and wanting to try more and more gel cleansers. So in that sense, yes, it has changed my skin forever because I have realized that there are cleansers other than incredibly foaming ones. So I still don't use like a gel cleanser every single day, but I use it probably like 5 out of 7 days, I would say. And I like to put in like a bit of an exfoliating cleanser or a foaming cleanser when I want a deep clean. I just finished a bottle. I just opened another one. I'm pretty sure I finished one before this, and I've got my mum onto it who has really sensitive skin. So it is a cleanser that I can definitely recommend to all skin types, even sensitive. Next is something that I did not know I ever needed in my life, but now that it has entered my life, I cannot live without, and it is the I'm From Mugwort essence. Currently, I do not have any, which is a bit worrying. And when my skin is irritated or flared up or just needs a little bit of like a soothing moment, I don't know what to reach for right now because I don't have any of this. And I do have other soothing products like with Centella and that, but this just seems to be the one that works amazingly for me. In the past, I didn't really get irritated skin very often, so I wasn't in a situation where I needed something that would rescue my skin. But I will say definitely in the last couple years, my skin has been through a little bit more. Maybe it's my age, maybe it's also because I am trying more products than I ever have before. This Mugwort essence, which I'm sure you guys know already because I've talked about it a billion times, but it is made of 100% Mugwort essence, and its sole purpose is to essentially soothe and calm the skin, and that is exactly what it does. Whenever my skin is irritated, I will apply so many layers of this, probably like 5 layers of it, and then I usually put on like a really lightweight moisturizer, go to sleep, and my skin just feels so calm, hydrated, and also really soft to the touch. So this has become my rescue product, and my skin has thanked it ever since the day that I ever met it. And if you are looking for a product that is going to do all those things that I explained, this is the one. It might be slightly pricey, but it is definitely worth it. Next is a serum that I have talked about a lot recently and has been one of the best skincare discoveries probably ever in my life, hence why it has changed my skin forever. And it is the numbuzin No. 3 serum. Sometimes I feel like this serum is a placebo effect on me. Does that make sense? But sometimes I'm like, do I just believe it works that well? And that's why it seems like it works well, because can one serum make that much of a difference? I cannot stop using this serum. It is that serum that I feel like I don't really need any other serums, which is not good for me and my profession, because this job, you need to try new products, obviously. Like, you can't just use the same products over and over again or else you have no new content. So I want to get away from it, but I just can't. And I almost always include it in every single routine. I use it at morning, I use it at night, I layer it with other serums, but like 9 out of 10 times, this is going to be in my routine with the conjunction of like another serum. So as I've explained in the past many times, the main purpose of the serum is to help smooth out the texture and kind of make your skin soft, smooth, plump, and just like gorgeous mochi texture, which I 1000% believe it does. I feel like since I have started regularly using this one, my skin texture is just better. I also just don't get breakouts as much. I don't think it's the ingredients in this serum that's helping to reduce the breakouts, but because my skin texture is smoother, it just seems like I have less breakouts or bumps or acne. It is due to the two main ingredients being powerful fermented ingredients, galactomyces, and what was the other one? And Bifida. That's the other one. Galactomyces and Bifida, which are known to be amazing fermented ingredients that are going to help all of the things I have mentioned, but also help with nourishment, hydration, and also to brighten your skin. Just a few drops is plenty for your whole face, and the texture is also so beautiful that you can layer it with anything. I've never had it peel, I've never had it feel gross on the skin. I just have no complaints about it. I literally have no complaints about it. If like I could only use one serum, like ever, this would probably be the one. Like, it has just become that product in my life that I need and I will continue to use, and I feel like I haven't really seen results from one product this much before. The last products are something that I've mentioned so many times. You guys may be sick of me talking about it, but I just have to mention it one more time, and it is the Dalba Spray Serums. These products haven't necessarily changed my physical skin as the other products have changed them, but they have changed the way my skin looks from the outside. Yes, it is good for moisturizing your skin and it works like a serum, but I feel like there's other products that I reach for that do it easier and like more efficiently than these sprays do. But what these sprays do is make my skin look absolutely amazing whenever I have makeup on. I have not had a mist, whether it is just like a skincare mist or a makeup setting spray or any of the above, that just fail-safe make my makeup look glowy and amazing and non-cakey. Even today, my makeup did not go that well, I'll be honest. I kind of mixed skincare combination that I hadn't done before, so it kind of peeled up on my skin, and when I was applying my makeup, I was like,
oh, I don't know, am I gonna have to remove all this and do it again?
But I sprayed this on, and as you can see, my makeup looks flawless still. And I have not found anything else that does this. Whenever I wear makeup, I have to spray this on to complete my look. It's just a part of my routine now, and I feel like it just does it amazingly. I don't know, I'm worried that I'm not going to find any other mist that is going to do this. I wish there was one at a lower price point, because these ones are definitely a little bit more on the pricey side, but I love them and I will continue to use them. Well, there you go. They are the Korean skincare products that have changed my skin forever for the better. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I must apologize if this video was literally all over the place, because it's the first time in a really long time that I filmed a video without planning it. I feel like when I do this, I just literally can't stop talking and I can't get my point across in proper words or in a short amount of time. Let me know how you thought of the vibe of this video. Was I a loose cannon, or did you enjoy the kind of on-the-fly content? I don't know what I'm doing with my hands now. This is what happens. Regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you do want to see the Japanese version of this video that I talked about earlier, please click here and check it out. For another video that you can check out, click here, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye! Mwah!